Hey everybody, look, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to do two separate reviews. One, that's going to be this one. This is going to be the happy, the fun one, the funny one, and then there's going to be another one, the more very personal. And so let's do the happy one and let's talk about it right. Thunderbolts.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
You have got the fun, happy, and funny review. Non-spoilery, that is. So let's talk about Thunderbolt. This movie I absolutely love. And it's not just because I'm a fanboy, I'm Marvel, I'm DC, I'm any of that stuff. This was a fun movie. This was a good movie. This was going to be some people's favorite Marvel movie. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a little bit, or maybe even just in the next video. So, let's talk about the stars. It had a bunch of them. And the main star of this movie, let me back that up. The star that really stole the movie was Florence Pugh. And you know her as Yelena Belova. I actually said that one right. She was in The Black Widow, and the last thing she was in was Hawkeye. She did an amazing. Let's just keep going. Sebastian Stan, of course, plays the Winter Soldier / Bucky Barnes.
Is that Bucky? It's a Winter Soldier.
Last place we saw him was Falcon Winter Soldier / Cap 4, or Captain America 4. David Harbour, we only saw him as the Red Guardian / Alexei. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because I want to keep my good record going here. We saw him in Black Widow. And he does an amazing job in this movie too. Oh my god, he is one of the best comic reliefs this movie.
Don't worry, she's bulletproof. What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish.
Lewis Pullman, who you're going to get to know as Robert Reynolds / Bob / maybe a couple other names I'm not going to say. Wyatt Russell, John Walker / U.S. Agent. He was good in this movie too. He does John Walker proud from the comics. He does a good asshole. He's a good jerk. Next, we have Hannah John Kamen, who plays Ava Starr. We last saw her in Ant-Man and the Wasp / Ant-Man 2. I haven't actually thought of her or her character since that movie. And how do I say this? She fits in this mold quite well. The next person on our list is Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who we saw as, let me make sure and pronounce her name correctly because she will correct you, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. You have to say the D-E.
Eat shit, Valentina.
So, now that I've gone through all of the stars and all of the people in this movie that you're going to love, the movie suit. I'm wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I think I'm going to do it. The movie suit for this movie is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, Superman 3, and Moon Knight on Disney Plus, and an unknown movie that I could not honestly think of because I'm not even going to discuss whatever unknown movie it could have been in this video. Did I like this movie? Yes, I did. I totally did. Do I think that other people will like this movie? Totally do. And do I think the people of New York and Earth 616 in the Marvel Universe have gone through enough? Hell yeah, they have. They've gone through, let's say, the first Avengers movie. They've gone through so many other things. They've gone through Avengers Infinity War. They've gone through Endgame. Well, actually, New York didn't really have much to do with Endgame, but still. Actually, yeah, they did because Avengers Campus was there in New York. Now, those poor people just keep getting shit on. Or let me rephrase. They keep getting dumped on pretty bad. And you're going to see at the end of the movie, maybe in one of the 2 end credit scenes, that they got more coming, folks. And you're going to know what I mean after we watch a certain movie that comes out in July. I know this movie actually seems like it was one of the Marvel movies that you got into in the past because it actually leads somewhere and it actually makes you think a lot. And you're going to be like leaving this movie and questioning a lot of yourself. I'm not going to get into that part because this is the happy, more fun. Now, I said Superman 3 because if you remember Superman 3, which no one, well, maybe old people that are like me remember it, you see Superman, who was affected and turned just emo, fight himself. Not good Superman, but Clark Kent. And we have a lot of that in this movie. And you'll see what I mean when the good and bad guy fight them. And this movie was not so much about the explosions or the big action scenes. It was more about capturing something that's inside of each one of us and making you feel. And I've told you once, and I'll tell you a million times, if a movie can make you feel, that's it. It's a good movie. And I could hear a pin drop multiple times in this movie in the theater. Saw it in IMAX. And you know what? I heard people crying at different times. And you'll see what I mean. But then again, I also heard them all laugh at David Harbour and Florence Pugh. And just, it, I can't say enough good things about this movie. So I'm going to leave it off right here. And we're going to talk about the personal stuff on the next one, slash part 2 of this review. So until next time, or until part 2, I will see you at the theater. I will see you on my couch. And I will see you at my iPad, maybe, if you're just stalking me. By the way, stop stalking me. All of you, please. So, it's a little embarrassing when you see me out and say, stop talking and get back to work. All right, bye, everybody.